Welcome to the Midlife Motherhood community, where we are recording the Midlife Mama podcast. As moms, we are beautifully supported in every season of our parenthood until our kids reach adulthood, and then the world goes quiet and we're left wondering, what do I do now? What does my motherhood look like in this season of parenting? I want to support you. This is a safe place to grow. We're going to talk about things that are difficult for us in ways that we're growing, in ways that we're learning to have a better bond with our grown kids. We are starting a new season of talking about communication because so many moms say, talking to my kids is so difficult. Sometimes it feels like we have to walk on eggshells. We're afraid we're going to say the wrong thing. Or we have other moms who just kind of barrel through and give advice and shoulds and have-tos and sometimes judge our grown children. And that really hurts them. I don't think any mama wakes up and says, today I'm going to be careless with my words. I'm going to say something stupid to my adult child. And yet we do that all the time. We frustrate them by the things we say. We want to focus on two strategies today, two convincing reasons why we need to watch the way we speak to our adult kids. First of all, I want to share a little story with you. Imagine with me, the Spanish music blared from the speakers as busy servers bustled fresh tortilla chips and salsa to the tables. Jessica drove 2 hours to meet her parents for lunch, and she wrangled her wiggly toddler into the booster seat. No, 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 screamed the darling child as she arched her back. Jessica felt the tension as her parents watched her handle the situation. Aren't you going to do something, her mom judges? Jessica gave a wry smile and redirected the wiggly toddler back to her lap and distracted her with the coloring book and crayons. She's just tired of being pent up in the car after the 2-hour ride, Jessica explains, while her daughter continues to wiggle and fuss. Don't you think she needs a time out, said Grandma. We never let you behave like that. Jessica took a deep breath as her heat rising up her neck. She doesn't need a timeout, Mom. She deserves my empathy. She's frustrated from being stuck in the car seat, and now we have to pluck her into a booster seat. Just give her a minute and she'll calm down. Oh, that's right. You know better than we did as parents, quips Jessica's mom. The sarcasm and disrespect hung in the air as Jessica's heart sank once more because of her mom's careless words. Will this ever change, she wonders. Today, we want to look at two convincing reasons that you need to guard the way you talk to your adult kids. First of all, we have to remember that words hold power. Words are powerful. Have you ever thought about that? When we speak, the words carry life or death. We can speak words of life that will encourage, equip, and comfort. Or our words can carry death when we shame or belittle or disrespect or dishonor or harm by the harshness, by the tone, by the judgment we carry. Proverbs 18:21 says, the tongue can bring death or life, and those who look to talk will reap the consequences. What we need to do more than anything is really think about what we're going to say. In a tense moment, we just say things and they just spill forth and the damage has been done. Every word we speak will either carry life or death. We get to choose how we want to speak to our adult children. Do the things we say bring life? I think all of us would say, of course I want to bring life to my children. I don't want to hurt them with my words. But sometimes we just say too much. We offer an opinion, or we offer a solution, we offer a suggestion, or we offer some advice, or we tell them how it was when we were their age. If we just pause, we give room for the Holy Spirit to move. The Holy Spirit can fill in that gap where we wanted to say the thing. The Holy Spirit will tap us on the shoulder and say, don't say that, Mama, because it's going to hurt. Another thing we need to recognize about words is that they can't be taken back. I don't know if any of you did this, but when our kids were young, we would do this little devotional. We would have them take a tube of toothpaste and we would squirt it all out onto a plate. And then we would say to the kids, okay, now I want you to put all that toothpaste back into the tube. They would grab toothpicks, any little thing to try to get that toothpaste back in the tube. But what do we know? You cannot get that toothpaste back in the tube. And so it goes with our words. Once words cannot take them back. Think about that for a minute. Everything that goes forth from our mouths stays there. We can apologize. Sometimes we even do this. Well, I didn't mean that, or I was just kidding. And we try to cover it up. Out of the heart, the mouth speaks. And that is a very convicting passage. We must remember that when we speak these words, they can't be taken back. They can't be erased. Yes, we can receive forgiveness, and God does forgive us when we go to Him and ask Him. Our kids are going to remember that. We have to be very careful. There's a wonderful proverb. Proverbs 21:23 says, "Watch your tongue and keep your mouth shut, and you will stay out of trouble." Isn't that the best proverb? Proverbs aren't promises, they're likelihoods. It's just like good wisdom. It's good advice. Keep your mouth shut and you will stay out of trouble. The next time with your adult kids, when you want to say something, when you want to provide advice, when you want to give them a solution, when you want to fix something, or maybe you don't like their behavior and you want to say something about that, remember, life or death is in the power of your tongue. Each moment we speak is an opportunity to speak life or death. So choose life, and it will go well with us when we do. I also want to let you know I made a free guide for you. It's a new guide. 10 things moms say that frustrate their adult children and 5 ways to stop themselves from saying it. You can go ahead and grab at P. Hinkleman on Instagram, or you can just go to my website, PamelaHinkleman.com, and pick it up there. Come back next time. We're going to talk about 2 more ways we can guard the way we talk to our adult kids. See you next time. Thanks for listening. If you would like to be part of a community of other midlife mamas, please join us in the Midlife Motherhood Community Facebook group. We have live conversations just like this each week. To catch all the latest from me, follow me on Instagram at phinkleman. And for show notes, head to my website, PamelaHinkleman.com/podcast for all my free resources to support midlife mamas. Until next time, remember, there's grace for the next phase of parenting.